Are we live?
I think we're
Are
live.
we live? It always takes a little bit for us to be live.
Yeah, it takes like a little.
Yeah. I don't know if we're talking to anybody
There
or not.
we go.
Okay, there we're
Hello.
live. Hello, everyone.
I didn't bring my knitting to work on while we waited for people.
I didn't, but my knitting right now is that my Sophie scarf with my left hand.
Oh yeah.
So it's taking a little concentration. So yeah.
Alrighty, well, be sure to say hello in the comments if you see us.
Hey, we've got 2 viewers. Who's viewing us today?
Now we have 6 viewers.
Oh, hey.
Let's see.
Send us comments.
Hello,
Tell us.
hello.
Hey,
Hi.
there's Renee.
Hi, Renee. Hi, Carolyn and Marsha. Wonderful. Hello.
Marcia said she was cheerleading this time for the KAL, and she's even cheerleading for the KAL through the live.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, California, Florida, Colorado.
Hello to Lily and Debbie and Karen and Amy. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I've
I'm
worked.
just always telling people Happy Friday.
I feel like it's been a whole week just today. Like there have been so many things already.
Yeah. I started the day by forgetting my laptop at home, so I had to. Jill and I recorded the Shopcast a day early today, and then I had to scoot home and get my laptop. Thankfully, I live close.
Yes, that's nice.
It is nice. It's convenient. If I'm gonna forget something, I'm probably the staff member to forget something because I am close.
Yeah, I think I might not be the farthest away at 45 minutes, but close.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, hello, Caitlin.
Yay.
And Wendy. Hi, Mary Jo and Elaine. Thank you so
we got
much
somebody
for
from the
being
UK.
Here. Oh, wonderful.
Wait, okay, you said it's sunny and warm UK. I'm having trouble believing that because all of my friends that live that direction have been talking about not seeing sun and not having warm.
Maybe today is the first sunny, warm day. I don't know.
It might be.
It is chilly and rainy here today.
Spokane, Washington, and Maryland.
Yes, hello, April
Virginia.
and Mary Ellen.
It's funny, you're concerned with all their names. I'm concerned with where they're from.
Yeah, no, that's good. Them together, we've got it covered.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Marsha, I can't wait to see what everyone picks for their KAL project too.
I thought I had decided, and then I started looking at different projects last night, and then this morning, and I've completely changed my plan. Not since we talked last.
Yeah.
But yeah, within 24 hours,
and
I
honestly,
went completely.
It's what, the 8th or 9th today, so there's still lots of opportunity for me to change my mind and my plan.
Yeah.
That's what happened with the vest KAL. I was sure what I was going to knit, and then at the last minute I went, I'm doing this. So.
Yeah, I need to get my vest done for the vest KAL before I can start on my sweater. But
I'm not holding myself to that because you'll see in next week's Shopcast. I'm not done with my Cruden vest. I'm making steady progress, but it is slow progress.
Yeah, but you're also knitting a full colorwork vest in fingering weight.
Yeah.
I knit a plain Jane vest in a heavy worsted weight.
That's true. So and you're really close to being done with your vest.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it was done, and then I decided that I didn't like it, and I made some modifications. So I undone it.
Yeah. So it'll probably just take you one more good stretch, and it'll be done.
Yeah. So I'm off tomorrow. Yeah. I think we're freezing corn. So I think after we done doing some work, then I'll have some time to work. So
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So. All right. Well, we should probably get on with what we're doing so we can.
While we're chatting and showing you some of the new kits that are coming, I think it would be great. Caitlin has dropped the link in if you still need to sign up for the Sweater KAL. But I'd also love to know, like, have you joined our Sweater KAL before, or is this your first Sweater KAL? And if you know what you're gonna knit, or you think you know what you're gonna knit, let us know. I would love to know that. I'm always curious.
So, all right.
So as you can see, there are a bunch of new kits behind us. I'd kind of like to start with the Melby Yoke.
Okay.
I think this is really exciting.
All right.
Which is over there. They
moved. They moved. I'm lost now.
They moved. The Melby Yoke is a brand new design from Gudrun Johnston. The pattern will be releasing soon on Ravelry. We have kits starting today, and our kits come with the pattern. Let's see. What is 80% finished? The complete body without the sleeves.
I look at and say, okay, so I need, for example, 10 balls of yarn for my sweater. If I've used about 8 of them, it's 80% finished. So
That's a good way to look at it.
yeah,
It's probably the closest.
yeah.
Yeah, I think too it's not an exact or precise science.
Mm-hmm.
So I will try not to interrupt us by reading comments, and we'll check on the comments after, and we'll get through that. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm squirrel. But let's keep talking about the Melby yoke.
Yes.
So new sweater design from Gudrun Johnston. There's a link to this sweater there so that you can see what it looks like. It is a beautiful cardigan.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a nice yoke and some nice details along the waist and
Yeah.
the cuffs.
Yep.
Comes in 2 colorways.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I don't know if you can see it, has a lovely Prussian blue is the main color, and you've got 4 colorways, 4 contrast colors that are used in the yoke.
The other colorway that Gudrun picked out for us is, we were discussing this morning, is it Esit or Esit? But it's EESIT is the color. But what's really important is that it's this beautiful oatmeal color. So just a nice warm, oatmeal-y, flecked, kind of taupey tan.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a whole lot of color description right there.
That's good. That's good. It's a lovely, both colorways. You can see photos of both colorways on the website, and Caitlin did drop the link down. And as I said, this kit, it's a true kit. It comes with the pattern. You don't have to buy the pattern separate on Ravelry.
Yep.
So you'll receive a download code and be able to download the pattern at no charge because it's in your kit once your kit arrives. So that is one of the brand new sweater kits that we have today.
Yes. Next one. Shall we do?
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Okay. I don't know the name of it though.
This is the Lakes V-neck.
Yeah.
The pattern is by Ozetta. I think I saw Donna Zimmerman in our group.
Yeah, I think so.
Talking about wanting to knit this sweater, and we have kits for you. Available in 3 colorways. I think one of the colorways might be sold out or really close to it, but we have good stock on the Ozetta colorway, which features the sauna color Ozetta along with what do you call it?
Mohair?
Vichy Bouche mohair in a coordinating color. I couldn't think of the word coordinating.
So yeah, so this is a fun set because it is the sauna with mohair. So yeah, and this one is a really pretty kind of a pale sagey green color with the cream color mohair. So yeah, this is gonna be a really nice, just soft fluff.
It is. It's a soft, fluffy. It looks like a very wearable, easy to wear, cozy sweater, like sweatshirt style sweater.
Yeah. Yep. All right. What do we have next?
Sorry if the crinkling is really loud. We're trying to not crinkle too much.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to take these out so you can show the kit, and I don't remember the names on the bottom.
Okay.
Here, we'll try. So we can show them the colors up close without a lot of crinkling.
Yeah.
So launching today in the shop are 3 sweater kits that are from Knitted Cabala 2, which is the book that's currently on pre-order. It launches next Friday. This sweater, get ready to type, Caitlin. I can't say this. It is in Finnish. It is the Lan Verta. We have 2 variants. The first one is the designer's colors. This sweater's knit in Lopi, and the designer's colors shown in the photo are like a deep chocolatey, I think you described it as like
sheep black.
Sheep black. And then there's a nice beige to go with it. And then the second colorway is a nice navy blue with a light blue. It's a really beautiful sweater.
Yeah. So yeah, so it comes with all of your yarn and
stitch
also
marker,
a stitch marker and a tip.
tote.
Yes, got the whole shebang there.
Yeah.
And then the patterns, you can download all of those directly from the designers on Ravelry.
Yeah, although these you need Knitted Cabala too.
Yeah,
So if you haven't, that's okay. If you haven't yet pre-ordered your copy, you can order the kit and the book together, and we will ship them both when the book releases next week. If you've already ordered your book but you want to get a sweater kit, you can place your order and put a note in there, and if we can combine them, we will go ahead and do that.
Yep.
Do you want to do the next one? Why don't we just do the Knitted Cabala 2 one, so we can do that one.
All right.
Do you want to talk about these?
Sure. This one is, oh, this one's even more. Okay, so it's the High Den Herven, or something close.
Something close to that.
So yeah, this also is knit inlet Lopi. The colorway I've got is, we decided this morning it's bottle green. It's a very deep green with some little flecks of blue in it, if you can see. And then the accent color is this oatmeal-y brown color. So comes in that color. This was the designer. Yeah, the designer original is the green with the gray brown. And then
I think you can probably see this one pretty good.
Yeah, Maggie picked this one out as another one with the magenta.
Yeah.
And the white.
And the
cream.
I think that would really be a nice showstopper.
Yep. So yeah, I don't know much more about that one.
Yeah. And you can see the photos of this design if you click the link that Caitlin has dropped below. And then there's one other kit that is from Knitted Cabala, and it is the Alafos sweater. This kit's fun because these balls it's a bulky weight yarn, so this is one sweater kit.
So, of course, the main color is the natural. The name is the Pojolan Hate. So Pohjolan H A umlaut T. So, however that's pronounced. But yeah, so the main color is the natural, and then again this really deep, like forest green kind of color. So.
I can see DM is asking if we have pictures. So unfortunately you have to click the link to see the photo, but there are photos of the designs on the website, so you can see not only what comes in the kit, but also what the sweater looks like if you click the link.
So I saw Sammy mentioned making the Walker's Ridge pullover. Yeah, that was a close second of, it was in my top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful sweater. And
we do have a restock, hopefully coming in time for the Walker's Ridge sweater. Mm-hmm. We're doing our best to get our reorders in. So
if you're team quick knit, you should, you may not be able to start on cast on day, but you should be able to start soon after.
Yeah.
If you're team slow knit like I am, it doesn't matter because you're not going to finish by the end of it anyway. So just start when you can and finish when you're done. So yeah.
The sweater that as of right now I believe I'm knitting, there's probably no way that I will finish it. So I will also be on team slow knit for this sweater, but I think it's a sweater I really want to wear, so I'm just going to do it and embrace the slowness of it. So
are you going to reveal what that sweater is?
I can. We talk about it. We just recorded, so here, we can talk about that in a few minutes too. So I purchased a copy of My Fair Isle Journey when this book first released. I really like the designs in this. We're currently waiting for a restock of this, but I've decided to knit one of the sweaters in this, finally using my cone of 81. I'm really gonna do it. It's so precious. I almost hate to use it, but it's not precious. Those sheep are making more every day.
Okay, she said it out loud on a live, so you're all witnesses to her saying that she's going to use.
I know. I have to figure out the colors, but I'm hoping that since I have a few weeks that I can do that and confidently start in time. But I think I'm going to knit this sweater because I want a nice overall color work. I like that the pattern is just really repeating throughout. So I think once I have it, I'll just have it. And I think it looks like a nice cozy color work, sweatshirty, boxy feel. So that's my plan. It's called the Nos, and it is in the My Fair Isle Journey book.
Very nice.
So that's the plan.
All right. So let's see. Any other questions?
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Mary Jo, welcome to Team Slow Knit.
Yes. I think we need a new hashtag.
I think so. Yeah. Hashtag Team Slow Knit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Speaking of Team Slow Knit, I don't know if this is a slow knit. I'm seeing some people be done really fast with their sweaters.
Yeah. Okay. So we talked. We were talking a little bit this morning. So the Marie Wall and Aaron book has restocked. We have all of the colors of the Marie Wall and Aaron yarn in stock right now. and this might be a good way to do what might be a really slow knit if you're going to do a like completely Fair Isle stranded color work. But it's all knit with British Aran weight, which is U.S. worsted weight yarn. So you can get a full colorwork sweater in worsted weight yarn. So it's, you know, it has the look of a it takes you forever kind of sweater, but the yarn it might only take half a forever. So so like that's the one from the cover.
That's Seton.
Yeah, the Seton. It's beautiful. I was really shocked when this yarn first came in, how sheepy it smells.
It does.
I wasn't expecting yarn that was really beautifully dyed like that and everything to also still smell like the good parts of a sheep.
Yeah, both Marie's 4-ply and her the Aran, they smell very sheepy.
Yeah. Yes, in a good way.
Yeah.
The good
yeah,
sheep
a good
part.
clean
Yes.
sheep. I think too this book good to point out that although it does have a lot of color work, it also has some really nice cabled sweaters.
Yes, the
Bamberg.
Bamberg.
Solid color. I really like this.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty. Yep, Bamberg is the gray one that I've been looking at for a while.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't know. Oh, it's always backwards. So we can put a photo too. This one, it's beautiful. Lots of great knits in there, and we do have kits in the shop. Not for the solid color, but any of the color work, you'll find kits in the shop.
Yep.
Okay.
So, oh darny, my favorite yarn.
So also in the shop today are kits for the Pina sweater, using Studio Donegal darn. And we have 3 colorways that we've put together.
So there's this lovely, it's called Fox and Cubs, this orangey with the oatmeal. We have a charcoal gray with the green.
And we have a teal with the gold. It's just really nice.
Yeah, the pattern itself is beautiful. It's a nice, it's
a
large, like a large color work area. So it's kind of a,
but it's a nice V-neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's interesting. It's an interesting design.
Yep.
By Teti, how do you say her last name?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Her designs are really interesting. It looks like it'd be a really fun knit on top of being, if you look at the project page on Ravelry, and seeing how people look in their finished sweaters, they look really, really nice.
Yeah.
So, what is that?
What else do we have?
Do we want to talk about what's on the mannequins, just to let people know?
All right. Well, I'll take her shawl off because it's not too cold
off.
anymore. So we have the vanilla sweater on this side. Vanilla sweater is knit in Rama Fennel yarn on size. The body is a size 6 needle. The ribbing is a size 4. Fennel is a fingering sport weight. So it's a nice loose gauge, lots of ease, very beginner friendly.
Yeah.
It's a good, if your gauge is a little off, if you're not a fan of making a gauge swatch, which you should be, but that's a whole other discussion.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's a forgiving sweater. So
it is a forgiving sweater.
3/4 length sleeves, boxy body. The sister to the vanilla is the vanilla fluff that I think, do we have one right here? Oh,
it's right here. I
Vanilla
brought my
fluff.
vanilla fluff in. So yes, this one you use Rama Fennel yarn and you hold a thread of Rama plum. The differences, other than the mohair, are that the sleeves are long sleeves instead of 3/4 length sleeves, although you could certainly make full length sleeves for the vanilla just by lengthening. And the sleeve design is a bit more tapered in the vanilla fluff.
and it's knit on a bigger needle since it's got the extra mohair.
Yeah, this one, I know Team Slow Knit, but this actually went pretty fast. So so I think too, even if you're not new to knitting, but maybe you're new to sweater knitting, I think vanilla is always a nice first choice for a sweater.
Yep.
And if you want a thicker gauge, consider fluff.
So you want to talk about the?
Sure. And then behind me, and I don't know which direction to move because of Facebook, This is the Felix Pullover by Amy Christoffers, knit in Let Lopey. And this comes in both a pullover and a cardigan. Jill has knit multiple cardigans. That's your go-to.
Yes. In fact, that's going to be my KAL as of this morning. I knit the cardigan last year for my first KAL, and now I currently have one on the needles that's about 3/4 of the way done, maybe a little more. The sleeves are done. I have like a little bit of the body and the button band, so we're close. I have the yarn for another one, and this morning I decided that I wanted to use Plötulopi for my KAL.
Okay.
I haven't used it yet, and I feel like I should use it to try it out, so I can give personal experience.
It's fun to knit with.
So I went to Ravelry and looked at Plötulopi and clicked on the little button that said pattern suggestions or pattern ideas or project ideas, and one of the first things that came up was the Felix cardigan. And it was something like 165 projects have been made with it. And I was like, there you go. It's my favorite pattern and a new yarn that I wanted to try. So
that's wonderful.
I will be trying out. I'm thinking about adding a strand of Biche Bouche mohair with it.
Okay.
To give just a little bit extra. Because the Felix is knit with kind of a heavy worsted. Mm-hmm. And I know Plötulopi isn't quite that thick.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm going to add a little bit of fluff to it.
Yeah, especially, do you know if you would have to hold the Plötulopi double, or like how did they do it held double, or is it single?
It's a healthy mix. There are people that did it single and people that did it double. So I feel like I'm going to do it single with the mohair.
You could probably swatch to see what you like better.
Swatch?
I know.
Huh. Wow, okay. That's a great idea. Speaking of
it would be interesting though, like swatching it single with the mohair and double with the mohair, and not just what's your gauge, but how do you like the fabric?
Yeah.
Because I think both would be really nice. But
so since we're segue to swatch, are we going to talk about the swatch?
Yeah, we can talk about the swatch party.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about it?
I'll talk about it. Okay. Yeah. This is kind of my crazy idea, I think. So the kickoff for the cast on day for the sweater. Or the Sweater KAL is August the 30th, which is Labor Day weekend. And we were of the supposition that maybe a lot of people might not want to spend the Friday of Labor Day weekend evening with us, as much as we think we're great.
Right. Well, and some people travel.
Yeah.
Sometimes you travel on Friday night or you're packing, so we just thought it might not be the best Zoom KAL.
Exactly. So we are going to have our Zoom KAL kickoff the week before that. I'm not sure what the date is, if it's going to be Friday or Thursday.
Maybe Caitlin can put it in. If there's a date. If it's TBD, let us know.
But we're going to have a swatch party. So instead of casting on at the swatch, or at the Zoom, we're going to be making our swatches at the Zoom and talking about how to make a good swatch and what you're looking for in a swatch and how to measure your swatch and some of those things. So you can come into the KAL the next week, like set up for success, knowing exactly what size you're going to make and all those things.
So should people bring their swatches to the swatch party? Have we worked out those? Do we know those details? Because I think that would actually be really useful to look at the swatches together and how they measure.
I would say if you have knit your swatch, absolutely bring it.
Yeah.
If you're not going to knit a swatch alone and you need somebody there going, yes, you can knit your swatch. Then bring your yarn and your needles and you can swatch during the party. So
great.
I think either way is good.
That's wonderful. With my color work choice, I might not be able to swatch and be coherent.
Yeah. So that's our plan for the.
Oh, great! Diane loves that idea.
Yeah.
Woo. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
It occurs to me, we didn't talk about this at all, and I actually brought it from home because it's one of my favorites, possibly my most worn sweater. Some of you will already have seen this, but I noticed yesterday it's in stock, so I wanted to talk about it. It is the Tree Light sweater from Jennifer Steingast. I absolutely love this sweater. This might have been the first color work yoke I did. There are some 3-color rows, but it was totally manageable. And I just used the designer colors. I absolutely love it. It's Let Lopey, so if you're looking for a Lopey sweater, I highly recommend this. I think the fit on it is it's perfect. It's cozy. It feels sweatshirty. It's wearing so well. Like, I knit this maybe 5 years ago at this rate.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, and I regularly wear it in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm often cold. And
I love
so
the
it goes.
cuffs. They've got these. It's a really long garter cuff on it.
Yeah, I'm a
Those are
sucker
really
for
nice.
garter stitch. I just love the look of it, and it does. It has a garter cuffs and a garter hem.
I don't think I've ever seen a long garter cuff though. So yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, it does have some waist shaping, but I feel like it's just right. If you're somebody who doesn't want waist shaping, just leave it out. But I love that, and you can see I don't know if you can see this. The back end is like a little bit longer.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if you can see that, but just a smidge. I think it's because of the short rows that you work in the back.
Yeah.
But it lends for such a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always reaching for this sweater in the
Nice.
winter. I love it. So I thought I'd share it since we had it here.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if there are any other. I think we have one more sweater
I think.
to show.
See if
I
the
can
ones are
grab
back.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's one up here
Yeah,
too.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Okay. And the last one we're going to show you a kit for today, not the least, and certainly not the last actually in the shop, is the Talvin by Caitlin Hunter. And it's a really pretty design. It has birds in the yoke. Looks very sort of Native American inspired design. It's just really beautiful. Long sleeve colorwork yoke. And we've got alternate colorways. This one uses a soft blue black with a spring green and beige. And it's knit with Biche Bouche Le Petit Lamb's wool.
We've got this one in the blue green is the main color, orange red, and then the gray beige for your contrast. And there we go.
And this one was the designer's colors. We did sub out our orange for the one that she used. And we've got soft orange brown with turquoise and a soft gray beige.
Amy asked, is the White Russian a new sweater kit?
Yes, it is. I'm
Yes.
sorry, we forgot that. Where do we have those?
Where did they go?
So
they're back here. They're hiding behind.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you reach.
Our bouncer's hiding them. Here you go.
There we go. Yes, and here we have the White Russian. This is a new sweater kit that we have, or sweater set, and
so this set uses Retrosaria Brusca, which is a worsted weight yarn, and it's designed by Thea Coleman.
So yeah, we have this one in the A583 is the color number. It's a nice soft, kind of a soft salmon pink.
Yeah. And this one is C579, which is a lovely heathered, like yellowy green. I think Renee she's knit this before. I think she said that.
Okay.
I think Renee said that.
Renee has knit all the things.
I know.
If she hasn't yet, she will by the end of the weekend because she's Team Fast Knit.
She's Team Fast Knit. That's okay. We can still like her.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, Renee says, I love the yarn and the sweater. It's lace work, so a little challenging. All right.
That's good. And Wendy asked the sweater behind me. That is the Felix Pullover by Amy Christoffers, knit in Let Lopi.
Oh, Deborah's knitting the new Amy Christoffers pattern. Trying to figure out a woolly yarn substitution. Send us an email and we'll take a look at the pattern. I haven't seen it yet, so
I saw it yesterday. I don't remember what weight of yarn it uses, but I'm sure we can help you put together a solution. If we can't figure it out, we can send your email and question to Kelsey, who loves this kind of thing.
Yes.
And she's so good at giving really great recommendations. So we should check in with her.
Yes.
But yeah, it looks like a beautiful design, very quilt inspired motif.
So what's a good substitute for Let Lopi?
What is a good substitute for Let Lopi? I'm trying to think of what worsted weights we have.
Studio Donegal?
Studio Donegal, maybe Fivel?
Yeah.
Fivel is a nice worsted weight, non-superwash. It's Rama.
Christine, I saw your email come in last night. I think it was last night. So yeah.
Okay, great.
Except Christine, send me a picture or send me a link to whatever pattern you had, because it says in the thing, I'd like to make this sweater. but you don't say what the sweater is, and there's no picture, so I wasn't sure what to help you with. So, and
yeah, Caitlin, I was wondering something similar. Caitlin says that the new design calls for worsted and a solid and a variegated. Maybe she says maybe making tracks DK with either Brusca, Moda, or Fivel for the Poly by Amy Christoffers.
oh, that would be fun. Making
Yeah.
tracks is that's a fun yarn.
Yeah, and it's a floofy DK. Like I
Mhm.
think you could easily work a worsted gauge for it.
Mhm.
And I know from knitting with Moda personally that that I got a worsted weight gauge. I think because it's a woolen spun, it really is just it's squishy.
It's waiting to get squishier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right.
nice. Let's see. Oh, hey, Debbie. Knitting the Native American Jennifer Berg's Sheep Camp sweater with Roma Stricket yarn. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Okay.
I love Rama Stricket yarn.
Mm-hmm.
I almost brought in my hairnet cardigan. That's another one that gets lots of wear and is holding up so well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Is that the one that has the two little
Mhm, the
the
two
two toggles?
clasps,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I think that one's it's in my queue, but my queue has hundreds of things in it, so
I went through my queue recently and actually removed things.
I
It was
need
very
to.
liberating.
Yeah, I know that there are things in there that I'll never make. I need
Yeah.
to move things from queue into just like.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think I did the same thing. I moved them into favorites so that I don't lose them, but
Mm-hmm.
I no longer feel like I need to knit them right away.
Yeah.
I still have like 5 pages of things that apparently I think I need to knit right away, but that actually didn't feel unreasonable. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like not only do I have stash beyond life expectancy, but I have queue beyond life expectancy too. So there's no way
I
I'm
still
gonna
feel like
finish.
I can get there.
I know I can't, and I'm okay
I'm gonna
with
need
that.
to live a long life, but I still feel like I can get there. That's really
So,
funny.
Nice.
Linda says she's making a warm weather sweater top-down cropped cardigan in Mungo worsted weight. Oh, that'll be really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
All right.
All right. I don't know. Let me see if we can peek through in case there were any questions that we missed. I thought there were 1 or 2. Oh, it won't let you go back further than that. Okay.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So
Weird.
if we've missed any questions, I'll be sure we can check the chat when we're done and answer any questions we might have missed.
Yep.
If you have any last minute questions, you can pop them in. Where can I get the fluffy vanilla sweater pattern? It is available in the shop. You can also buy a vanilla sweater kit that comes with the pattern. And we also have the vanilla course that you get both the vanilla pattern and the fluff pattern with. So
Dale says, can you talk about the Bluebird cardigan?
yes, the Bluebird cardigan, if I'm remembering correctly, I think that's the one that is knit with Tuku DK. I think, I don't remember if kits went live for that today. I think they might have. It is a colorwork yoke. I don't have any samples here of the Tuku DK. Our DK stock is a little low as we wait for an order to come in. But it's a beautiful, I believe it's a steeked cardigan with a colorwork yoke. Did you have a specific question about it, or I haven't knit it, so I'm not completely positive.
I'm not seeing it on our site, so I'm thinking maybe it hasn't.
Oh,
gone
maybe
live.
we don't. Yeah, we are planning kits for the Bluebird cardigan. If you don't want to wait for our kit, but you want to purchase yarn for it and need any help at all, just shoot us an email at info@thewoollythistle, and we can help you.
Karen says, if I want to add mohair to a sweater, does the gauge change? It does.
It does.
It does. For example, the Love Note sweater calls for a fingering weight and a mohair held together, or a DK by itself.
Yeah.
So it's even though it's a really fine, if you stretch it all out, it's a very, very fine, almost like a lace weight.
Yeah.
It takes up, at least a fingering weight.
It does. It takes up additional space, and it will change your gauge.
Mm-hmm.
And some mohairs are slightly thicker than others. They're not all exactly the same. So it is actually really important, depending on which mohair you purchased, to, especially if you're not using one that's comparable in yardage to what the designer has used on theirs. It's easy to pick another mohair thinking that, oh, that's exactly the same, it's just different, but it can substantially change the look of your fabric.
So make sure to knit a swatch.
Knit a swatch. Make sure you like it.
So
if you're substituting mohairs, one thing you can do is check the yardage. Like if they're both 50-gram balls, is the yardage about the same? If one ball has a lot less yardage in it or a lot more yardage in it, the look and feel is going to be a bit different.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. Marybeth says she's knitting along on Andrea Mallory's Traveler hoodie with a cashmere yarn from Stash.
Oh, that will be lovely, Marybeth.
Uh-huh. So, yeah.
Wonderful.
All right. So,
all right.
Well, it is 12:35.
Yes, and you've got people up in the front of the shop,
I've got people on the front of the shop, and I think I have lunch to eat somewhere.
Someone is helping them.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So.
Does the vanilla sweater kit include the pattern? Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you purchase the kit, you will also receive an email with the pattern.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you just a little aside, if you do order like a fluff or a vanilla sweater or a victory cardigan, any of those patterns that are our patterns, it's going to come to you as a download link, and you're going to click on the link, and then that will download to your device. If you're using an iPhone, it puts it in your files folder, so it doesn't look like you're getting anything, but you are. So
yeah.
So yeah.
I wish it would tell you that you were downloading something to your files, but.
So yeah. So your customer service tip of the day, whether you're ordering from me or someone else, or us or someone else.
Yeah.
Always check your files app.
Wonderful.
So yeah. All right.
Wonderful. Kathleen's joining us with the victory cardigan. Yay!
Nice.
Woohoo!
So fun.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for being here. If you have any questions, if you're seeing this later, you can pop them in the chat, and we will try to loop back around and answer your questions.
All right.
And don't forget to go to the shop and sign up today for the Sweater KAL.
All right. So
All right.
We'll see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye.